What it do, YouTube? Smoke Man Joe in with a little quick Madden 21 live stream. Y'all haven't already, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brings their line to kick off for Dallas.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Hit the like button, comment, subscribe.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And some space here.
First play from scrimmage. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Richard, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied.
James Wiggins,
taking this all the way to the end zone.
And I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in?
Doing, bro?
Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
What's good with you, bro?
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, going for 14 and also going for a first down. Carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He was brought down by Malik Collins. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. To the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage, Prescott.
Dang.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard. Is it?
Come on, bro.
This will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. It's not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On second down, Elliott. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Damn.
Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
How you doing?
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
It's up and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14.
Y'all got y'all babies in on Tampa Bay.
Now after the touchdown, it's
I hope
he'll kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
There's a deep shot that's complete. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, 75 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's go. We need to turn over now.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run for it with first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Prescott flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Come on, man. He don't even want to get
His
up.
guys will get the football back.
He's just laying there.
Okay, it's real
Come on,
simple to
bro.
say from here.
Get your
We
legs
know
up.
that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from the back and forth first half that we've seen.
No, man, that was
incomplete. Henry is the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
14-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 11-yard line.
Get it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
That was a good, strong run for a first down, and they are just dominating right now on this drive. They've stayed on the field.
And it's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Raiders have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is Gap running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
It ain't there. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it ain't there.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
It ain't there.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Too easy. Yeah, that was too easy on that drive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Let's go.
Great return. He's out close to the 40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and
Save.
deep. That's caught.
Save. Let's go, man.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jason Witten, 60 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Cowboys blind. Man, I don't know what's wrong with him, bro. Yeah, he should have had that sack. This glad Carr got rid of it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get the proverbial rush coming, and he's taken down. It's the number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Full, that got in there to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Got him.
And that'll be knocked away.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. Gonna take a
Got him.
shot for Gallup.
Boy, quit playing with
And
me.
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Baiting them in every
It's
time.
David.
Quit playing with me, boy. Let's go. Time there, man. We can run one more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An explosive 38-yard pickup. snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
That shit was fluke, man. It ain't gonna let him run it back.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Block the hell out of him, man.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Carr now on first down. Got it open man. It's Ruggs. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
Ain't no way.
Use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it with Jacobs. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Wow.
This one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And he's got it. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I just felt like man was getting me that whole time.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. This is Carson. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to look deep down the field. End zone caught. Touchdown.
How did my man just run away from the play?
Will Dissly, 30 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
That's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So
Dang.
points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be.
Dang.
For 6 points.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Raiders nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun now for Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Carr now on 1st down. The open man here, Renfro. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight.
And I think the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Yeah, you know this shit like.
And after the touchdown, here's
Nah,
Myers to boot it away.
Yeah, I probably got more yards than fluke ass
Taken
turnover.
in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage. He's dropped at the 17.
So I know we were playing on Madden game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Fluke.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
I hate people like that. Shit.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
really ain't got no passing.
nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
They go play action here on 1st down.
You ain't got no fucking pass.
Receiver complete. And able to rip a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
First down.
That one goes for 30 yards. To throw is Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson.
Let me get that.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man,
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
There on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for
Look at this shit.
but it's not very.
And it got to be a penalty from Scone.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
Well, man, you
And
here,
retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards on the ground. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders get a score closer. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is DJ Reed returning. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of game.
Man,
be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Too, bro. I forgot about you.
They run again with Carson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon. At this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's a gain of 6. And
now it's Carson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Man, the rumble was decent as hell, man. That's why I'm about to get ready to get off here, man. Get ready to tune in the Raw, bro. Yeah, Bianca Belair, it was big, though, bro. It was real big.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 2nd and 6, Carr. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Nah, I get it.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And quickly into the hands of Lowe. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
10.
To throw again. Carr. And a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over.
Man,
27 yards there.
Doing what the fuck I want to do this
First
whole
and
game.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, God, look.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. They're probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that Eagles team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they should recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
This shit crazy. Let us wrap it up, folks. I'm out, man.